Hey yo guys, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having an amazing day. And yes, I know I said I wanted to stream yesterday in the first place, but unfortunately there have been some inconveniences. Something came up for me and I had to delay my stream, and I wanted to do it like an hour or a bit later than I wanted when I said that I'm gonna do it. But things got tougher for me and unfortunately I couldn't do it anymore. But here we are today, packed full of energy. And we can hopefully we'll manage to get as high as possible in today's stream. So hello again everybody. Welcome all of you amazing legends. As usual, welcome Baju, welcome everybody. Hope you're having an amazing day. And Baju, in case you're gonna have to leave because you're sleepy and something, no worries about it. Thank you again for coming, even if it's only for a bit. And have a good night. And take care, of course. And welcome everyone else that are in the stream right now watching. We are about to get deep into this, as we are just pretty much, as you probably have been figuring it out, we are literally in Gold 1 right now, just literally almost and entirely close to Elite, and I think it's gonna be happening sooner or later, as you can see here in the divisions table here, or list. We are in Gold 1, Gold 2, Gold 3 are just around the corner. By the way, the points are we are already eligible for Gold 3, and Elite is pretty much pretty close. So probably in like 2 promotions, we might be able to do it. Unless things are getting tougher, and as we can see here, better points are much more tougher to get. People are playing, and there are more tight points here. It might look a bit 300 points, but believe me that it's not. If those guys below me are actually going to be winning 2 races and they are like full lobbies, then I'm doomed. Pretty much. So it is what it is, my friends. But without any further ado, let's actually continue our climbing, see how we are going to be performing today, or maybe how good or how not we are going to be performing, of course. And without any further ado, let me just start searching for a new lobby. So how about it, guys? How are you? How enthusiasts are for today climb? Do you think it's gonna be more toxic drivers, or do you think it's gonna be less? Hey Rock, what's up? How are you doing? Already Gold 1, yep. We've been climbing very deep and hard, my friends. And welcome Rock again. How are you doing? How you doing? You are ready? This is going to be fantastic. Or we are going to be getting extremely terrorized by toxic drivers, which I kinda hope that we are going to be having less starting from Gold, literally. And if the climbing is gonna go literally like that, I think in like 2 weeks we are Elite. Literally Elite. I'm doing as good as BLK is doing. Oh, I'm really happy that you're sharing the same feeling and vibe as I am. Literally here. And guys, I'm going to be saying that I believe the lobbies are not going to be as entirely full as they used to be in earlier divisions, because not so many people are getting Gold Plus. So, okay, let me make sure I'm aborting this if it's coming to it. Nope, we are not aborting this. Going straight into the race. Let me just lower here the music. Yeah, some people left, but it's okay. We'll be having the wheel camera as well. But, okay, actually, you know what? Let me just enable it right now, because we don't have racing games without racing wheels, so camera. So hello, guys. Hope you are ready for this. I did make some camera changes, something that would actually help me get a little bit more of it. And yep, in today's rotation, we are having Hungary, Las Vegas, and Canada. And of course, Canada it is, because it's Canada week, and I realized that EA actually adds the race that's in the weekend. It's actually adding it in the rotation, and only the other 2 ones are different. Yep, we are hungry for glory and for justice. We need to climb as high as possible. It should be good, hopefully. And yeah, as I said, I did change a bit the camera movement, the camera positioning. Okay, the sound is a little bit too low, so I'm gonna have to fix it. But after this, not now. I put it a little bit more on the left side because I'm actually having a more focused driving. It's pretty much like a realistic TV pod camera offset. But the sound is so low that I'm not actually feeling properly the car engine, and I have to raise it a bit. So yeah, now you can actually see even the driver helmet. You can see it in the bottom of the screen. Oops! I took it too fast. Yeah, when I'm gonna get close to the finish line, I'm going to be increasing a bit the audio sound because right now I can't. Who knows? Maybe I can actually get a better position than Ford. Okay, you know what? I don't think I can actually gain anymore, so let me just do it now quickly. Audio. Let's put this to 7. Alright, there we go.
Mate, I can't complain too much with the podium, but it was just shy of where we wanted to be, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. It's okay. Contact, yeah, it was a little bit of contact there. We didn't crash, but it's okay. We still got 3rd place, so we are starting middle of it. I really hope that luck is gonna be on our side, and the drivers that we are starting getting from here are less and less toxic. But I'm expecting harder and harsher rounds too. Like, I'm expecting people to be very skilled, if not toxic. And hopefully we are not gonna get as much toxic lobbies as we did in previous stream, because literally when I added the timestamps, because if you know me for a while, every time I'm finishing a stream I'm adding the timestamps too quickly after in 30 minutes after the stream ends. It's pretty much if you're watching on the replay, you are seeing all the timestamps I added. And from out of, I don't know, 11 or 12 rounds, that many that they were there, 6 or 7 of them were literally with toxic drivers. And I hope it's not gonna come to this here too. I'm expecting them to stay there in bronze or silver, and from here to be only skilled drivers and less toxic drivers, but we'll see. Hopefully I'm right and I'm not wrong. Oh my god. Well, it wasn't that bad though, it was just a small contact. I feel like the sound is still too low for some reason. I don't know why. There is that sound bug. Whoa, that was an interesting overtake. Literally went straight to them. Nah, now he's gonna lose the position. But there was a nice overtake there from Sek, or how is it pronounced? I'm not sure.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. Okay, DRS is now available.
That was so wide. Yeah, it was my bad. It was my bad. I hit him by mistake and I took the damage too. There was nothing I could do anymore. My car was understeering too much. Let's hope it's not gonna affect me too much until the end of the race.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Ferrari won Le Mans? Whoa, that's nice. I mean, in a way, I kind of expected. I've seen a lot of people saying that the Ferrari was having a fast car for Le Mans. Or Le Mans.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
I'm not,
Come on.
I don't speak French, so I'm not sure if I'm saying the name correctly. So I apologize in advance for this. Yeah, I actually did it wrong there.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Three year in a row. Yeah, as I said, like I know Ferrari was. People were saying that Ferrari is having a very fast car for Le Mans. So I'm not shocked about it that it happened. By the way, Rock and everybody, what do you think for today's race from Canada? Who do you think is going to be winning? It's gonna start. The race is gonna start in literally like 2 hours from now on, if I remember correctly. Well, that's actually something, starting from P4 and ending P1. I mean, it's not such a big deal, but it is for them, literally, to win a race that's happening yearly, for the most part.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
Okay, somebody DNF'd, I just realized.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.7 seconds.
Toyota, hey Joseph, great to see you again, brother. How are you doing? Welcome back, my friend. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Russell ain't winning today? Nah, I don't think it's winning either. Okay, I don't really have battery to fight him, so I'm gonna just... Actually, you know what? Let me do it. Let's burn it all. And I'm gonna save the battery now. Oh, I did it again. I did it again. And I've got penalized for this too. Yeah, I know, time zones are a thing. I was just speaking with, when I started the stream, I was literally having the same conversation about the same topic with Baju.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Literally, Baju was, it's in a very late time zone than I. And, yeah. Whenever I'm like going live, it's always like midnight in for her zone. So, there's nothing I can do about it. The guy's putting a lot of pressure on me. Oh my god. If I'm not having a good exit now, I'm gonna finish in the last place. Excluding the DNF guy, of of course. Come on, battery last. Nah, I'm done. I don't have enough battery to fight this. And I've locked my wheels too. Amazing. Well, I'm gonna have to take this with a grain of salt, unfortunately.
I think it's all over. It is now.
I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt. I'm gonna move to the next one.
Okay, well we didn't hit our target unfortunately, but the positives are we did keep it clean.
I tried to break in the last possible moment so that guy doesn't have space, but unfortunately I did more. I worsened my progression myself. What I've done. The hand cam is back. Yay, of course. I'm always using them when I'm. Oh my god, I lost 4 points. Literally. And now it's gonna be bye-bye until the next race, of course. No, I'm only bringing it up when I'm racing. When it's like loading and such, I'm not trying to not leave it on the screen. Literally. Yeah, I'm expecting McLaren to get a podium, of course, again. Norris, I think, is not gonna be able to win, but probably is gonna try to get a 3rd place or something like that right now. Literally. Well, not the start that I wanted for, but it's a start that I deserve it. I got the warning too. Otherwise, I would probably stay in like 0 points or 1 point or something, not with minus. And I would not be shocked if pretty much Leclerc gets a podium again, because I kind of believe that Ferrari has a chance to get in the podium. I don't see Red Bull in podium in Canada here. I really don't. Oh my god. Now, I left in the last second. I believe that there were gonna be more of them leaving. This is literally what's wrong here. I don't really understand why drivers are leaving the lobbies if they are not full. In previous lobbies, when they were like, oh, above 5, everyone was staying to race. Here, literally, people are starting to leave the lobbies, where if they are not like above 10. And we were literally 11 drivers in this. Yeah, exactly, Rock. But I still believe that Ferrari has a chance to get a podium. Because, yeah, as I said, I don't see Red Bull getting the podium this race, literally. I'm expecting it to be there, like top 5, but not to win. Not to get any of the top 3, pretty much. Okay, let me just quickly type something on my second monitor while this is loading up. Perfect. Okay, so let's see which one has the lower license. Oh, there they are. There is this guy that has B license. This is why we are playing in a lower license level lobby right now. And we are gonna have like limited setups. And knowing the way EA made the setups, they are more under series than the way I like to use them. But we'll see. Maybe we will perform well. Oh, and there go. They are leaving again. Nope. 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 We were literally 11, guys. And we ended up 5. That's not okay. Max is carrying Red Bull. Yeah, you are exactly right. Like, if Max wouldn't have been that good, Red Bull wouldn't have points right now. Literally, it's all great. It's all for Max because of Max. Max is the real driver, to say more like. Okay, this looks like the real deal here. In the lobby, we are pretty much almost full. a good chance for us to hit thousands of points if you are getting a good position. like me carrying F125. I'm trying my best here, but yeah, I'm starting to see that in those divisions that some of the drivers are actually really well skilled, and I think I might actually take it back in a way what I said about the controller players being balanced, because I've seen some content creators, some YouTubers that were actually doing controller versus wheel, and I've seen some of them actually getting faster times on a controller or using the same setups. So I kind of start to doubt a bit that controller drivers, if the controller drivers or not, are having an advantage against the wheel drivers. It shouldn't be fair, but it is what it is, I guess. All the cars in the race pack different? There should be a standard to the car modes, right? There are no car mods in this one, Joseph. Wait, all of the cars are having the equal performance in ranked, but pretty much... wait, you were talking about the real life thing. Well, that pretty much depends on the constructor. Everyone designs it the way they are thinking that it's better, but yeah, there are some things that are actually forced to have, all of them. Because if one has a very high advantage, that leads to disqualification or penalties. For example, having a lighter weight or something. If you are, for example, a F1 car weighs 300 kilograms. If it weighs, for example, the car weighs 299, that's considered a penalty. And that is punished with disqualification or 10 seconds of penalty in this. Yeah, I got it. We have Canada, by the way, looks like. No worries. Let me just get my setup here. Let me open back the wheel camera here right now. Good. And we should be ready to race. Well, you don't really mod the car. It's pretty much like fine-tuning what you are mentioning, Joseph. Those things that you are talking about. The way every constructor for the car itself, it's making it in a way that will actually bring the advantage on the track, if I have to be to say it realistic way. And that's what needs to make the differences. The driver itself, of course, has an impact as well, but if the car is undrivable, then there is nowhere to go. For example, you can take Lewis Hamilton. He was having a very good performance on Mercedes. When he switched to Ferrari, he couldn't drive the car anymore, while Leclerc doesn't have an issue. So that's pretty much constructor fine-tuning, to say more like, for the car. Or maybe the car has some serious problems, but I kind of doubt it. I just believe it's a fine-tuning situation. No, I did it so bad here. I've lost literally 5 positions in the final sector. So how efficiently they can make the engine with standard guidelines.
Okay, mate, good clean racing today. The car's good to go again. Unfortunately, we didn't get the result, but we'll do better next time.
It's always speaking louder than I do, the voice in the game. So technically, yeah, with the standard guideline, the constructor themselves have to actually fine-tune the car in a way so that they are actually getting it to perform really well on the track itself. This is why whenever there is a race weekend, the drivers are always having like three sessions of practice. They have P1, P2 and P3. Only so they can actually familiarize with the track itself, the conditions, how to put the car and such depending on the weather, the appropriate and optimized tire compound, to say more like, and things like those. And of course, the drivers themselves, the experience in those kind of dangerous sports are very important to you. But if the car sucks, you can be the best driver. It's still hard to... You are gonna struggle at every corner to keep it stable. Literally. So yeah. That's kind of how it is and what it is. Alright, we're having here a good chance to get a very big amount of points. And this is gonna push us to the 1,000 of points in the leaderboard. Yeah, pretty much rock. Like the way Ricardo and Sainz are performing right now. Or like, of course, in the past. You got my point, you got the idea. Oh my god, that's such a very bad start. I had one of the worst launches. I've literally lost 4 positions at launch. I throttled too hard. My car was speeding. My wheels. I couldn't get the grip at start.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Oh my god, I actually thought for a second that that guy would actually spun me around. Oh Jesus. That guy doesn't have a wing anymore. Yeah, he's speeding it. Well, we got some of the positions back.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
I lost so much in the last
Green
sector
flag.
in the qualifier earlier. If I'm gonna drive clean, I will get a big amount of points too, so I'm gonna try to get as less warnings. To get the clean driver thingy. Because in this game, driving cleanly counts without warnings, or without too many warnings.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Let's go P3. I will try, but I don't think it's gonna be available. Whoops.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Okay, I'm out of the DRS range. Oh, okay. That was unexpected. The only problem here is that the drivers are forcing the overtakes, and Canada is the place where overtakes are pretty much like in Monaco, if you ask me.
Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
And only with the guy behind me overtakes, I still have the penalty. So I'm still gonna be able to get his position. So I don't see a pressure too much. Unless I'm getting a penalty too, which would suck.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
He's having DRS here. Yep, he's good. I'm gonna save the battery, so I can actually fight him if he's gonna overtake me now. I need to save it for last lap, so I can still get 5th place.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
Well, he already made a mistake, a big one.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
It's his fault now if he cannot get away with it. He's gonna lose the position. Four seconds right now. Yep, fifth place is ours if you don't make a big mistake. And out of 20, he's gonna give me a good amount of points. And no warnings yet, so we are in for a big amount of points here. Nope, it's fine.
I can't speak! I can't speak!
And 5th place. GG's. I feel you drive way better than some F1 creators. Probably you can say it because I'm driving more safe. I think that's good. That's the easier way to say. I'm preferring to be. I'm pretty much the kind of guy that prefer to drive more cleanly than more aggressive. Because driving aggressive, you already seen what happened, pretty much. So yeah. Because I'm taking more points than a lot of drivers that are fast are doing
Okay,
it.
good clean racing today. That's a positive. But on the flip side, we didn't make our target, did we?
They use a lot of rewinds and mess up a lot. Well, in here you are having the auto rewind that's only after 2 or 3 seconds. Okay, and the amount of points that we are getting are 107 points. And we hit the 1000 points and we got it, guys. And as I said, I got the cleanest driver. Literally. Yeah, pretty much it's not ideal to drive using the rewinds because you're never gonna learn anything if you're gonna use the rewinds a lot. Honestly. Something that I would never recommend, using the rewinds. But yep, we finally hit the 1000s. We did it. And second place is only 600 points away, so... Yep, it is what it is. So we pretty much... I can't say anymore like the way I used to say that we are having a guaranteed gold tree. But we are there. We are in for it, guys. Because as you can see, the difference between second and third place are pretty small. Like 600 here and 545 here. Hey, I'm Alaji. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to our small, in quotes, climb to Elite. And we are here in the Gold 1 lobbies. And getting further and further to Gold 3. Meaning that probably we have a chance for Elite in the upcoming rotation. But yeah, as you said, Rock, pretty much... as you said, Rock, pretty much most of the drivers are using rewinds and they're never learning anything. While the drivers that are actually trying to fail and come back without using the rewinds, they are gonna be much better with time performing. I do sometimes call for rewinds too, but I'm not using them at literally every corner. I rather take the penalty than to rewind or something. You can racing creators for sure get top 10. can try, of course. Oh my god, I was so focused at the chat, I didn't notice how many drivers were still in the lobby. Nah! No! I looked at the chat and I didn't realize there were only 3 drivers left. Ah, that's a shame. That's such a shame. Okay, we are gonna race with 2 drivers, I guess. So the amount of points we are going to be getting are pretty small, no matter the position we are getting. Okay, let me bring back the wheel camera so I don't forget it. And let's go. I didn't. I'm stupid. I looked for a second at the lobby. There were like 10 drivers. I'm looking in the last possible second there were only like 3 drivers. Nothing I could do anymore. And speaking about racing leagues, Rock, I did participate in some racing leagues. Some people that, and most like friends that they were doing content in the past. They were making leagues and I participated in them. In F123 I did it. I participated in one and got 2nd place in the leaderboard. In F122 when I started I tried it there too, but I sucked at it and I got 7th place or 8th out of 15 I believe. In F124 I didn't participate in a league in general. I mean I did start one but it never got to the end. Because people didn't join anymore the lobbies and the owner cancelled it. And I didn't stream that one because I wasn't allowed to do it.
Well done, mate. It's a podium, but we just fell short of that target.
So yeah, the F123 Racing League was one of the best leagues that I had. And if I'm gonna find one in F125 after I'm reaching Elite, of course, I'll be probably try again, if it's coming to it. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I was stupid to not look at how many drivers were in the lobby. It's pretty much like a don't blink situation. You blinked once, all the drivers are gone. And I really don't understand why the people are leaving the lobbies. Because we were literally half the grid. We were 11 or 10. Why would you leave? Why would they leave? I mean, doesn't make a little bit of sense. And I cannot, if I would leave this lobby, I would lose 50 points. I get a big penalty about it. Yeah, there is literally no patience. I definitely agree. Not fair at all, if you ask me. And because of that, now I have to do this race. Get like, I don't know, 10 or 20 points. Or even worse. And if I'm crashing or something, it's gonna still penalize me. Do you not use driver cam? I did try cockpit cam, but I prefer more this side. Actually, you know what? Let's drive like this. Very good point. Let me change this a bit. I used to love this in the past, but I realized I'm having better reactions. But now because there are only 3 drivers, let me just use the cockpit cam for this one. Because this race doesn't matter anymore. Let's have some fun. I prefer the TV part offset with a little bit more like the way they are driving in on the TV. I have better reactions than the cockpit camera. But it's fun to drive a cockpit camera. In F123 Racing League, I did drive a few rounds in the cockpit camera.
can now use DRS. DRS now available. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
He's burning all the battery, this guy.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Oh, whoops! I almost lost the car there. I almost lost it. Just trying to catch up now. Yep, we lost it again. Well, I didn't care too much about this race anyway, so it's fine. In a way,
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
the cockpit camera really helps too much if you want to have the entire feeling of realism and speed. But you're not having that much vision. The vision is so narrow and it's pretty hard to drive like this. If you're having a VR headset, that's what I recommend this one. But without a VR headset, I don't really recommend it.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 4.5 seconds. Alright, we're last of the running cars right now. And gap to the car in front, 4.5 seconds. They're all fresh softs. Our gap to first place, 9.0 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Oh Jesus! I locked them in so hard. Okay, let's bring this back. As I said, I'm not really fond of that. It's fun to drive like when I'm not playing ranked races, the cockpit one.
Come on, team! This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you all.
Okay, great stuff, mate. Not quite the win, but a podium's good.
In a way, I don't really have issues when I have to turn ML. I'm pretty much my only problem with that is that I'm feeling too slow in corners. I have more reaction time. I lost 10 points, but it's okay. We are still above thousands, so it's okay. I don't mind. All good. As I said, my only issue is that I'm not being fast enough when I'm using that camera. This is why I'm not really using it. But for an unranked session, they can work out. Force everybody in cockpit camera and end of story. Try Bahrain or Monaco. Yeah, I already know how they are feeling. I've been driving with cockpit camera for a very, very long time, so... I mean, not entirely long, I would lie, but for a few good amount of months I did drive with cockpit camera. So I know what you mean, literally. I've tried on every track, the cockpit camera. Yeah, pretty much. I just read the message that you guys, what you've typed in the chat while I was driving. So what I can say that pretty much in summary. Okay, let me just turn on my light for my wheel camera. What I wanted to say pretty much is that in the cockpit camera, it's good if you want to have the realistic kind of thing. You have to have the most realistic kind of speed, but you're gonna be much slower as you are not sure exactly how the car is feeling or how fast you are, because you are driving much faster. You don't know exactly if you are fast enough. TV pod was pretty much designed, or oh my god, let me just get ready to leave this. Let me leave this one. There were so less drivers in the chat again, in the lobby again. TV pad or TV pad upset is the most unique way to drive in any kind of game. If you want like to have the most competitive experience, because you're not feeling too fast, but you're not feeling too slow either. This is why I recommend it more. Oh my god, no. I wanna see the lobby itself. But yeah, if you want a fun experience, if you want 100% realism, you can definitely try and learn cockpit camera. You are getting one of the biggest advantages the cockpit camera has is pretty much the braking zone, and where you are seeing exactly when you are turning the car, how much you are turning, and you can do easily the trail braking. This is what I would say that is the best. But if you are trying to push the limits, you are having better reaction in the TV pod or TV pod upset cams. I did customize, as you've seen, the TV pod cam a bit. I pretty much adjusted to be more like the way it's on the actual real show of F1, and I've noticed because I'm having better reactions when it says straight above it. Not so many drivers in this. There's nothing I can do about it, just to take them. Alright, let me bring back the wheel camera. And we are having fixed setups, so let me just do something pretty quick. One moment. I need to check something on my end here. Okay, let's do this. I'm using custom setups again. I'm not really fond of under series setups. But there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna have to improvise with those. I'm only good at driving oversteery setups, not understeery like this one. Even though this one is a much safer one, but I'm not having good reactions. I'm locking my wheels much easier than I'm locking in when on my custom setups. This is just personal preference. Maybe you guys might love them more than I do. But in my case, I don't really like them. Even when I was driving Breaking Point on expert difficulty before I started the Road to Elite climbing series, I did stream live the entire story of Breaking Point on expert, and the setups were not really for me. And I did force myself, but I still managed to do it as best I could until I completed it. I like oversteer more. You are more fun. F1 cars are more fun to oversteer than to understeer. It's easier to
Mate,
control
I know
them.
you're about to go and pick up a trophy, but you are going to hate this trophy in a few years' time. No one wants that trophy, do they? They want the winner's trophy.
Try cockpit for understeer? I can try, but maybe when I'm gonna get the next time. For now, I'm gonna try to do my best with the way I can drive the most comfortable right now. No need to put more pressure. Especially at the times that we've got here. I started badly, the Sector 1. I did gain a bit in Sector 2 and 3. Ah! Jesus. Interesting. I did not expect that. That's a lot of rain, my friends. It's heavy rain, literally. Yep, I hit him by mistake. I locked my wheels. This is not gonna go well. Las Vegas on rain. Is my downforce good? Nah, no, it's not. I can't drive with this custom setup. What in the world? This is so... Bro. It feels so undrivable. What in the world? I didn't take any damage though, but how can you even drive? In rain. Oh yeah, I think I got my answer why those guys are good. Controller drivers. Look at all of them in the top left. I'm the only PC driver, or wheel driver. All of them are using definitely controllers. Probably that's the reason. But if you are an oversteer kind of guy, you'll actually struggle a lot. And I actually do. Jesus. If I'm gonna survive this race, that would be the best performance I would actually have. Oh my god. If anyone can drive this, that's actually great on this rain condition. I'm literally fighting with the car. At every corner I'm fighting with the car. I'm not actually driving the car, I'm fighting the car. That's surreal, literally. And I don't think in Las Vegas it's actually raining in real life that much. And not as heavy as here. Drive an undrivable car. I'm pretty much in Hamilton's situation right now, if I have to say it better myself.
Okay, clear.
What? You must be kidding, I got the fastest lap? Are you serious? Are you serious that I got the fastest lap? In these conditions? Guys, if we are getting another...
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
If we are getting second place in this situation, I'm gonna scream. What? How did we get the fastest lap? I'm barely controlling the car. What in the world? Blackstappen. Yes, I'm Max Blackstappen. Jesus Christ!
You're running low on ERS. Reminder that you can play around with ERS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge.
Uh-oh. Not good.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
I can't believe this. I'm actually demolishing the best laps times in those unreasonable conditions. Come on.
We have to remember these days, there's no guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last.
Second place in the last stretch, in the final stretch.
Oh, you know what they say about the first of the losers. Come on, we could have done better than that. It was all about the win today.
We couldn't win, but if anyone can drive in these conditions, Jesus, I don't want this race ever again. What in the world? How can anyone drive with this custom setup in this rain condition? I mean, it wasn't it, it was literally their setup, and I even got points. Oh my god, I still can't believe this. I literally can't believe this. So yeah, my friend, thank you, Amel, for joining. I really appreciate it. I got the fastest lap, I got driver of the day, and I got the cleanest driver too. Jesus. Jesus. I still can't believe it. Take care, my friend, again. Thank you for joining, Amel, today. And have a great rest of the day, or evening, or night, depending on your time zone. Oh, wow. Let's hope we are actually having a normal dry race the next time. Meanwhile, we are moving on to the next one. Let's see how it's gonna be the next lobby, and looks like we are having 8 out of 20, but I shouldn't celebrate because we already know what happened last time. Yeah, it was definitely a fun experience. I literally expected I'm gonna be the dead last, and I got second place in the end. Those guys literally had a huge advantage. I was like, oh, this is over for me. If I'm surviving the race, I'm fine. Then I realized, oh, I got the fastest lap of the race, and I got it twice, the fastest lap. Oh my god. That was crazy. Literally crazy. Okay, looks like hopefully we are gonna have a clean race now. If it's still Las Vegas. Nah! Are you serious? It's Las Vegas again, and it's again gonna rain. But this time we are prepared. We can use our own setup, so I should be having a bigger advantage. Even though it's still gonna be crazy to drive. But we'll see how this is gonna go. Giving 100%. Yeah, we are gonna do our best. It's still gonna be a rainy race. Dry qualifiers, rainy race. No, I fucked it up. I lost some positions. Okay, 6th place, not
Well, we
shabby.
didn't hit the target today, so there's definitely room for improvement there, but you did bring it home cleanly, so I'll take that.
Yeah, let me just bring back the wheel camera because I really forgot about it, unfortunately. My bad, guys. Okay, and now the real deal, the race. The rainy race. I did use a wet setup right now. I drove in the qualifiers with the wet setup because I cannot do too many changes when the race starts. After that, because there is limited modifying, so I decided to drive a bit slower in the qualifier so I can actually have a proper setup right now. Skill matters for rain and you got it. Yeah, I hope so too. I really hope so too. I would love to have a good result again. Literally. Okay, looks like it's not heavy raining. But this is gonna have an impact, so let's put this to 54. Okay. Whew. Let's do it, guys. We are middle in the leaderboard. We have half the cars in front and half the cars on the back. Yeah, this is much more controllable right now. It's my own setup right now. I'm actually feeling the car, even though it's raining. My only issue now is to not miss the braking zones. Otherwise, it's fine.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
You're not gonna be any DRS though, but it's okay. I still need to be careful with the throttle. It's still raining after all.
Green flag.
There was some heavy braking coming from the guy in front of me. Okay, no worries, Rock. Take care, my friend, and see you later. Do what you have to do. And thank you so much for today. Really appreciate it. Good night, my friend. Take care.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good.
Oh well, I guess I'm gonna lose a bit of points, but it's okay. It's fine. It's only one. After all.
The track is clear, green flag. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap. Okay, the car behind is dropping back, we're seeing a gap starting to form.
No, I lost a lot of time there at the last corner.
And I've got to stop because I've got a lump in my throat.
I will take 4th place, it's fine. Not the best, but not the worst either. But in the top 5, I got a single warning, so I guess I think I will get some points, no matter what. Okay, let me just disable the wheel camera until the next race starts. Well, guess we are gonna do 1 or 2 more rounds today. We are gonna wrap it up, as the race is gonna start at 9. I mean, for me it's gonna be 9
The racing
PM.
was clean, and I'm
For
really
you guys, it's
pleased
gonna be
about
like
that.
in
We have got to work on moving through
40
the field
minutes,
quicker.
the Canada Grand Prix. So we're gonna do only 1 or 2 more rounds today. As pretty much got the idea, we got all the tracks. I believe we had a bigger right selection here. I mean, we got Canada only once, actually. We didn't get that much of a variety. Maybe, hopefully we'll get one more so we can actually have a balanced one, because we got Las Vegas a few times, we got Hungary a few times, and we got only once Canada. Maybe we can get one more time Canada, and that will actually make it a balanced climbing today. And the total amount of points, 1,126. We made a little bit of a gap. We made a little bit of a gap between me and 2nd place. So I believe we can have a guaranteed goal 3, but if we're not goal 3, definitely having a guaranteed goal 2. It's impossible to get lower than that. But we'll see how this is gonna go. Meanwhile, let's go to the next one. Next race, guys. Let's see what luck or what we don't have, depending on the situation. But yeah, that race in Las Vegas was a crazy one. I would have never expect to get that result. No matter how much I tried. I definitely, like Rock said, I think I was on fire in that race. I did start badly, but I got all the way to 2nd place. That guy literally had a huge advantage. And with that undrivable setup, literally undrivable, I managed to get back a lot. Like, to gain a lot. A crazy race. I think those guys struggled too, but I might have had the upper hand because of my skill, I believe. I think that would have been the case. Just unfortunate with the setup itself. Because as you've noticed, when it was raining in previous race too, I felt much more comfortable with my own setup than with the game setup. I was literally very uncomfortable, almost uncomfortable. Okay, let's see if those guys are gonna stay in the race or not. I'm ready to leave in case it's gonna be. Yep, I'm leaving it. I was scared that another one will live, so let's see if we are gonna find a better lobby. But I'm expecting guys to have less and less drivers from now on. I'm expecting this to drop, like to have less and less drivers in the lobbies while we are climbing. And if we are gonna be in goal 3, I believe 5 drivers per lobby is gonna be the best we can get. And no cap, I'm actually being honest. Because the higher we climb, the less drivers there are. So I'm expecting to get worse and worse and worse. But we'll see how this is gonna go. Meanwhile, let's find a better lobby. It's the same one. 1 second, guys. I need to check something pretty quick. Okay, come on. Let's see if we can get more than 5. Okay, they are joining. Okay, this might be the one, guys, if they are not having patience anymore. Yeah, they started to leave the lobbies again. I really don't understand. What's the deal of leaving the lobbies? Yeah. We were literally almost 10 drivers. We got all the way to 11. Literally. What's the rush? I don't understand. We barely get lobbies, yet you guys are leaving in the last 10 seconds. I mean, not you guys in the stream, but you got my point. Definitely not okay. Start the lobby, stay in it. You know it's hard to get drivers while you are advancing the leagues. Don't expect to be full 20 lobbies, because not everybody has skill to drive or brain to use. Like people that are starting with gold and above. I mean, it's not the case for everyone, of course, because we still got toxic drivers and such. But still, I don't understand the point of leaving the lobbies in the last bit of seconds if they are not when there's already more than 10 drivers in the lobbies. If you want full lobbies, go play unranked. There are lots of drivers there. And I'm being honest, whenever I was going to unranked lobbies, it was always like full 2020. Because here in gold and above, there are less and less drivers that are playing. So I would rather respect the ones that are in the lobbies and not leave. Even though they are getting, I don't know, like 5 points or something. Exactly what I'm saying. They are joining and leaving straight. Makes no sense, literally. Why would they do that? Now they are leaving again. They are forcing me to lift you. Always fill lobbies. Because people are not patient. Literally. They say, oh, if one leaves, then everybody leaves. And it's not fair. There will be no race at this rate. People keep leaving the lobbies. You can still get 50 points even if there are like, I don't know, 5 drivers in it. If you're driving perfectly clean. And we are not in the last place. I don't even want to imagine what would happen in Gold Tree if it's gonna be like that. Is it gonna be only 2 drivers per race or what? Like, seriously, no? Because I'm expecting to be like, I don't know, 1,000 of drivers in Gold Tree. At this rate. Hey Nukes, what's up brother, how are you doing? And welcome to the stream. We are here trying to get a lobby of drivers, as people are not for some reason patient to stay here in the lobbies anymore for an unknown reason. Whenever there is a lobby filling up, if it's not full, in quotes, they are starting to leave the lobby, and that's not fair. But how are you doing, Nukes? Hope you're having an amazing day. And welcome to the climbing. As we are already eligible for Gold 3 with 1000 and a bit of points. Gonna sweat ranked. Well, I wish you the best of luck, my friend. Hopefully we will see. Okay, I left in the last possible second. People were still leaving. I wish you would grind as high as possible, and hopefully we'll meet in Elite at some point. Who knows? Because in my case, might be hitting Gold 3 straight. Climbing 2 divisions. Literally. And I know that not so many drivers are in gold. Are in gold right now. This is why it's hard to get people in the lobbies. But there are also a lot of people that are leaving. Just like that. Like you've seen. They are joining and they are leaving straight. And that's not... I don't understand why. When they're just literally halfway the grid. How about me? Doing awesome. Just managed to... Before you joined, I literally had a very well Las Vegas race. With custom setup. I mean... a game setup, I couldn't use mine, and I did a big mistake. I was last and I ended up second place with the fastest lap too. And that was a crazy one. I literally said that it was hopeless. Okay, look guys, it's 11 drivers out of 20. I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna leave like 3 or 4 drivers are gonna leave the lobby. Just like they did in the last ones. Or maybe not. Yep, one is leaving. Wow! Surprisingly, when I started to doubt they are gonna stay, they actually stayed. When are the next open lobby stream? I think when I'm going to be reaching Elite, brother. So probably in a few weeks. Because this week I'm gonna see if I can I'm gonna get Gold 2 or Gold 3, and hopefully the next one I'm gonna be Elite. And after I'm gonna reach Elite, I'm gonna be doing unranked lobbies too. So stay tuned for that. It should be fun because this is gonna be the first thing I'm gonna do after reaching Elite. When I'm gonna get Elite, I'm gonna do a combination of ranked and unranked. Because it would be pointless to sweat in ranked after reaching Elite. I'm gonna do just a few races and that would be it. Alright. And looks like we are having Canada here. So let's get the Canada set up. Gonna go for the rank race. Alright, then good luck with the climb, and I hopefully will see you in Elite. What rank what division are you right now? Okay, I appreciate it, Nukes. Tell me when you can, what division you are. Actually, I think I can check it myself, but it's okay, you can say it if you want or not. I can check your license. Okay, that was a poor track. I think I was so focused on the chat more than in the qualifying itself, but it's okay. I don't mind. I think this is gonna be...
It was good, clean racing today, but just not fast enough. We didn't hit that target.
Because there are not so many drivers, I think that this is gonna be the final one that we are doing. It was hard even to get 10 drivers today. But we'll see how this is gonna go. Meanwhile, let me open back the wheel camera because I forgot again about it. Literally. So if I'm gonna get 5th place and I'm not gonna get 5th or above and I'm not gonna get any penalties or warnings, I think I should be able to get 30 points or such if I don't do anything harsh, even no matter the position I'm getting. But we'll see how this is gonna go. Alright, let's do this, guys. We got this. We got this. Let's hope that we are not having toxic drivers in this to push us out by force, out of track. Let me know, guys, which one do you think is going to be winning in Canada Grand Prix today? The race is it's gonna start in like 30 minutes. I would say that Piastri might actually bounce, because I don't think Russell is gonna win. So I'm expecting to see a Piastri win, or either a second place for him. But I'm not believing Russell will win it. And Alonso is gonna make a big surprise. He already did in the qualifiers. Okay, let's focus more on the race and not on chatting. Whoa! Brother! What are you doing?
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
I can't believe this guy.
Understood, copy that.
That guy literally pushed me out. Now I have to pit. Because I cannot drive with this car. I mean, I can drive in for certain corners, but that would be it.
Understood, stopping this lap.
There is no way I can drive with this car. I mean, it's not that hard to actually look where if somebody is in front of you. Why would you overtake on the inside where there is literally no place on the inside? I don't understand. You screwed my race and your race too. At least I didn't get the warning, but you know. I'm gonna have to aim for clean laps and a fast one, so I can save as much as I can.
Right, let's go, come on! Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Because that's the only thing, everything I can do right now.
Okay, DRS is now available. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Okay, they're already having 10 seconds penalty, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not gonna catch up, it's too hard. My only hope for to get some points, or to not lose too many of them, is to get the fastest lap right now.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Or to be as clean as possible, all the laps. It's gone. I tried. That was really unfortunate, that guy that pushed me out of the track. I really don't understand, there was that small of a gap, yet what that little brain of his decided to go there.
ERS is low, ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD, or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it. Okay, gap ahead, 25.4 seconds.
It's impossible. If you're getting to pit, it's pretty much useless the race. But I'm gonna stay and believe that I'm not gonna lose too much. That's all I can do right now. Because it's a disaster for how some people are thinking. For example, if I'm like this and literally that guy, there was literally he went inside,
okay, this is your final
hitting
lap.
the wall
Final
and
lap
such,
of the race.
and me in the process too. He screwed both our races, and he even retired because he was a crybaby. Like seriously, man, if you're seeing an opportunity, it's not the fastest one, it's the safest one. The best example was there in Las Vegas, when I finished in the 4th position, when I was fighting for the 3rd place. I did something dangerous, and I was the one that paid the price.
Come on, team! This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you all.
Okay, well we missed out on the target today, didn't we? But on the flip side, I suppose the car's in good shape.
Nah. Disaster. That's what it was. Let me see how much 100 points I lost. Nah, it's okay. Could have been worse. But yep. Let's try one more if so we don't actually finish the stream on a major defeat. Hopefully we can find some drivers, and that would definitely be the final one that we are doing. Lower license level again. If only if it's filled up. Sorry, my phone ran out. It's okay, no problem. Good job. Well played in your situation. Let's see if people are gonna stay or not in this lobby. I'm ready to leave in case they are leaving the lobby. Oh, they're actually staying. Fine. Okay, it's gonna be their own setup this time. But at least it's Hungary, so it's not Las Vegas, it's not that, so it should be fine. For the most part, at least. Yep, we cannot change setup, but it's gonna be a rainy one again, guys. I have no idea how this is getting into this, but it's gonna be a rainy one, literally again. Okay, nothing we can do about it, just we can hope. One second, guys. Okay, we are good. Are you watching the race? I'm gonna watch it. After I'm gonna finish the stream, I'm gonna add the timestamps and I'm gonna see the remaining of it. Who do you think is gonna win, Nukes? I would give the credits for Piastri. I don't think Russell is gonna win anything. Darkness, brother, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome to our final round of today's stream in our climb to elite. Hope you are doing well, my friend, and hopefully we are going to be enjoying the final one, as we are trying here to. We are hungry for justice and for glory, and we are trying to score as many points as we can. This time it's a much harder situation for me as I'm driving a custom setup. And it's not really optimized for my driving style, but we'll see how this is gonna go. Yep, that was a disastrous qualifying. Oscar, yeah, I'm expecting the
So the
Piastri
racing
to
was
win too.
clean, but we've got to get better. We've got to hit our target. There's room for improvement.
Who do you think is going to win? I would say Piastri as well. Or I would not be surprised if Leclerc does a big surprise too. For Ferrari. And if neither do win, I would give it the podium. At least. I'm taking Red Bull out of the podium today. I don't think he's going to get any position. Maybe Max might get the third place, but that would be mostly it, if I have to say it. My favorite driver. It always has been... I mean, it's not always I lie. I enjoy a lot Piastri as a driver. Yeah, I even have a McLaren vehicle here. I mean, it's not really representing Piastri, but you got my point. I'm a McLaren fan and I like Piastri as a driver. He's performing really, really well this year. He has all the potential to beat Verstappen and everybody, if you ask me. Alright, moving on to the race here. Let's see how good or not we are going to be performing. Our final race here for today's stream. And then we will go for... we'll wrap up. And by the way, guys, I'm gonna say it now because until the race starts... I'm not sure if you know about it, but the Five Nights at Freddy's has released the Secret of the Mimic, and tomorrow I'll be going live with the game, and I'm gonna play it entirely in one go because I already got it. I got the game itself, and I'm gonna be streaming it tomorrow in one go, literally, playing it from start to scratch. No matter how long it's gonna take, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, all is good. So it's gonna be a stream of horror tomorrow, right after when shift. Oh my god, bro, what are you doing? Freaking idiot. That guy with a green car, he was pushing me on purpose. Freaking GID.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, clear. We've got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button.
Yeah, I'm not driving too well. I'm locking so many times, I don't know why. This setup is lit, it's custom, it's not mine. It's the game one, but this one feels very undrivable like the one from there. I can find a better position. I can find an optimized style.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
Like, it's understeering a lot.
The car behind's gaining on you by 0.5 a lap. Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.3 seconds. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
So wide. Oh my god, now he's pushing me. Stay there.
I can't speak.
How dare you push me? Stay in your position, know your place.
Okay, we kept it clean today, and that's good, but we didn't hit our target, did we?
Nope, didn't have. That was much worse. This custom setup, the one that I couldn't use mine. So I'm gonna take that position. Let's see the total amount of points in the end. 0! The first time I'm not actually gaining anything in a race. Neither winning, neither losing. Congrats, Nukes. That was amazing. But anyways, well, as I mentioned, this is the time we are going to be wrapping it up today because, well, the race is going to be starting, of course, and we got the idea. I don't want to spam it too much, so thank you guys again so much for watching and for coming today. You are amazing. Zadie, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You are amazing, and thank you for joining. And unfortunately, I'm ending it right now, but thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. So thank you again, guys, everybody. Pretty much we are first place, 1,112 points. We are eligible definitely for points for climbing it. Hopefully gold 3, we'll see, but most likely it's gonna be gold 3. So, as I mentioned a few minutes ago before the race, I will see you all tomorrow starting at 7 PM European Summer Time with the entire game of Five Nights at Freddy's Secrets of the Mimic. So, see you all there, get ready for a night of horror with a lot of scares and a lot of puzzles and a lot of crazy moments. So, get ready for it, guys. Thank you again so much for watching and see you tomorrow. Cheers, bye bye.
With every black round, we're here to go. Face the night in Five Nights fear, where shadows move and danger is near. We're deep in the battles, into the breach. Every move, every choice keeps victory in reach. Exploring new worlds like in Metaphor's lands, or facing the unknown with fate in our hands. Strategy, suspense, and move so tight. In every new game, we're ready to fight. Until my last breath, I'll keep this ride. From dusty trails to neon nights wide. Laughter, speed, and tales to explore. Blackie Black's here, ready for more. No matter the quest, no matter the game, every win, every loss, it's all the same. Here for the journey through every phase, until our last breath through all these days. All these days.